because we only have about an hour to kind of get through this, 45 minutes even. So my name is Chalayne Foster. I'm one of the personal trainers here. I've started in here in about August. I'm obsessed with nutrition and food and making everything wonderful and tasty, and it doesn't have to be boring. Like, everybody thinks that healthy food has to be boring. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not how it is. And I'm here to be your ally and your resource to make everything yummy and delicious. I mean, you can have pad thai, you can have peanut sauce. I have a recipe for you that's going to change your life. So our first activity is we're going to kind of, little icebreaker here. So we're talking about healthy holiday hacks. So with Thanksgiving coming up, we have a lot of times the tendency from anywhere between like October to even like, sometimes runs into January, even February, because we have Halloween candy, we have Thanksgiving overeating, we have Christmas time, too many snacks, too many candies, too many stocking stuffers. We go into January, we're drinking way too much alcohol, and then we round it off with February, where we have tons of chocolate candy, even more by like March, April, we're like, it's spring break, and I am like, I've gained 30 pounds, I'm a holiday turkey. So I'm here to tell you that we're going to kind of reconstruct Thanksgiving, but it's still going to be fun. So what I want you to do is you're going to take this lovely little plate, and you're going to take either a pen or a marker or whatever it is, and I want you to write down your normal holiday Thanksgiving plate and what it looks like. And then on the side, I want you to write, plus dessert, or I go back for seconds, thirds, and fourths. I want you to write like your little weaknesses when it comes to Thanksgiving. If you're more of like a drinker, write, hey, I have more alcohol on Thanksgiving, I want you to kind of go ahead, construct your plate. I want you to write, like if you're going to section it off into like pies, write in that pie, what is this? What are you eating that's in that little spot? So I'll give you a minute. Everybody take your time, and I'm going to write mine. Of course it is.
I gotta make a list first so I know what's on there.
Take me to the town, we look up to the sky, round up there and draw. Would you already been, darling, I can't help you. You need something stronger, drug to kill the hunger. We all go pain up the well, I'm the kind of love that hurts to look at.
Everybody getting close to done? Okay. Everybody getting kind of close?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I'll give you guys at least another minute or two.
We've come up with a nickname for Snap Fitness at home.
What's that?
We call it Snip Fatness.
I love that. That's cute. Snip fatness. That's really cute. Clever.
We don't have to call it Snap Fitness anymore.
Really?
Yeah. It's always
Snip and fatness. I love that. We might coin that term. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to share mine. So mine is really bad. Okay, so I have like my mashed potatoes here. Actually, this portion is actually probably quite a bit bigger. I always do like little measly little pile of turkey, but it's always covered in gravy, of course. Most of the portion of my plate is stuffing. I always have a big portion of green bean casserole. I make this really, really yummy corn fluffy casserole that's totally not healthy at all. And I usually put my plate on there. This is rolls, plural. There's usually at least 1 to 3. And then I have extra anything that if we have a huge group of family that comes or guests, everyone usually brings a dish. And then this is my plate for like my first round. Second and thirds are usually equivalent, if not worse. And then I am a sucker for a dessert, and I usually go back for like seconds and thirds. And so I end up with like 4 or 5 plates of food on Thanksgiving, and it's like, holy moly. Now on mine on the bottom is alcohol. I love champagne, I love wine. I'm not really a super beer drinker, but I love champagne and wine, so that's like 2 and 3 rounds. By the end of the day, I'm packing in like anywhere from like 4,000 to 5,000 calories in one day, in one sitting. So go ahead and we'll start with you, Tom. Show me your plate.
Can I just tell you my weakness?
Yes, let me tell me your weaknesses.
Just too much.
Okay.
Too large.
Too much,
quantity.
too much, too often, too much, too often.
Yep.
How about you?
Same.
Same.
Okay. But I love the rolls. You reminded me
Yes.
of those. I forgot about them. 'Cause that's a huge
Yes,
weakness.
huge.
And then same, like, I don't eat, like, I get stuffed on the main and then
Yeah.
too much dessert.
Too much dessert. Okay,
Always.
cool. Always too much dessert. I'm like a cheesecake fiend.
Well, I'm right there with you.
Yes.
A lot of stuffing.
Okay.
My grandma makes this really good turkey giblet stuffing.
Ooh, yeah.
And then she also makes a little fruit jello
Okay.
with whipped cream on top.
Oh, okay, stop.
And then, yeah, and then alcohol.
Yes, God, that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes to endure some family members, it tends to be a little too much, but that's just that's me. Go ahead.
Mine is a little bit of the
A
meat.
little bit of the meat
But
there.
I like to try all
Everything,
things,
okay.
And definitely the stuffing if it's homemade.
Yes. Oh,
I
yes.
can pass up the box stuff.
Yes.
Cranberry sauce.
Ooh.
Good time.
Mhm.
And if there's green beans, which there has to be.
Yes.
And I love those.
Okay.
And the pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie is weakness. Okay.
Not just a slip.
Usually. How about for you?
All of the above.
All of the above, just everything. Too much, too often,
Yeah.
too many things, too many plates. Got it. How about for you, Krista?
Kind of similar to everybody else, but I drink a lot.
Drink a lot. Okay.
Just pour on the red wine.
Yep, perfect. Throw it in there.
Then just stuffing. Just red wine and stuffing.
Red wine and stuffing. That's where it's at. How about you, Erica?
Yeah, stuffing is total weakness, bread and butter pie, and then if there's always like a little bowl of chocolates. And I'll just
Ooh, just all day long,
All
just
the
picking and eating.
chocolates.
Okay.
Just so
Right.
chocolate.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is we're going to put that one right behind the next one. So you have a second plate. Okay? So what we're going to talk about today is I have a few samples for everybody to try. But your second plate is what you would like it to be. So maybe a little bit more turkey. Maybe not some gravy. Maybe we want to have like a little less stuffing, or maybe we want to have a healthier option for stuffing. Maybe we only want to do one plate. So if you're going to graze and you want to try everything, really, really small portions, and just contain it to one plate. So now divide your plate out evenly how you think it should be, and how you would kind of like to give yourself this prep for what you would like your Thanksgiving plate to be. Okay? Go ahead when you're ready. Erica's very methodical about like portioning out her pie.
It's gotta be a circle in the middle like a clock.
Okay. So I'm not going to set myself up for disaster. So I just kind of gave myself a realistic expectation. So mine, I doubled up so this is mine before, this is my after. So I want to do a lot more veggies for my Thanksgiving. Like I'm going to fill up on veggies. I'm going to start with those first. I'm going to start with my, my meat, kind of fill up on my good protein. And then I'll, throw in my healthy carbs there. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to just kick Thanksgiving right out of the park, and I'm going to show up with all the healthy food. That's my plan for the summer, or for this Thanksgiving, excuse me. And then I left myself a little spot for sweets because I'm not going to deny myself sweets. I'm not going to. It's unrealistic and it's just not reasonable. So I just allowed myself a little corner of the plate just to maybe have a little nibble of each thing. Okay, so what I want you to do next is I would love you to take either, you can go ahead and set those down if you like. You're not going to need them for a moment. I want you to take a fork and a cup or a spoon and a cup. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start with one thing. I'm going to pass it around. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to take it out, take a little taste test of it, and then I will let you know what's in it, what's the healthy alternative. You can tell me if it tastes like anything specific. Okay. I'll hold it for you.
Oh, you got it.
Yep, I got it. Go ahead.
I can already smell it.
Yes, oh yes. And please don't feel conservative at all. If you want to take some and you want to take some, please do. Okay, yes, yes.
It's the only thing we make one of, but you can
Okay.
which is why we created this.
Okay, go ahead when you have some. Please eat. Please have any food. This is your welcome to come back for seconds. If you like. Okay, got it? Okay, good. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes, activity recipes. You can do spoon and fork, you can do one or the other.
One day we decided to come to
And did you know I was gonna feed you?
No, I was like, what is this? Maybe some workout thing? Or on break?
It clicked.
Yeah, what do you put in?
Yes. Okay.
Graduated. Now I'm still in college working. We are working from home. That's the life.
Okay.
You guys started.
Yes, you can use your spoon.
What is that? It looks beautiful.
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
I had no idea.
Civil, so that was my major.
See brown rice, lentils.
Yes.
How about you? You got
Peas, carrots, onions.
I see the
Seasoning.
like healthy stuffing.
Yes.
crazy.
I know. I know, just take a cup and scoop. I should have done that. Okay. Got it? Cool. Okay. Yes, just scoop in there. Yep. Done. Okay. Okay, so everybody who's tasted it, can you give me, what is it? What does it taste like? What does it remind you of?
Deliciousness.
Deliciousness. What would it be a healthy alternative to if you can kind of taste it? Stuffing. Okay, yeah, stuffing. So this is it's a brown rice, mixed rice, so it's like a wild rice and veggie stuffing. This is kind of the vegetarian option, so if you wanted to, like, you could add bacon to it, you could add pork to it. It's just better alternative rather than like packing in all the bread. Okay, so we're gonna start with this next one.
Did you use what seasonings did you use?
I have a recipe card for everyone. So.
I have one advantage with Thanksgiving and keeping it healthy, and that's that my boyfriend's family has vegetarian, gluten-free, and diabetic, and vegan.
No.
So it's like, well, I guess we're making a lentil cake with low sugar, and like, everything gets super healthy-fied because they just can't eat food.
Makes it better for everyone.
But there's always one or two dishes that are just for those of us that can eat food.
I'm down for these.
That's fast.
Yes.
Looks like mashed potatoes.
Right?
Oh man,
Okay,
it
well,
smells good.
I mean, we can. Okay. Okay. Anybody guesses? What are we feeling? What are we tasting like?
Magic.
Sweet potatoes. Okay. So this is like a healthy alternative to candied yams. Sweet potatoes, a little bit of Parmesan. I put on like coconut oil rather than like olive oil. It gives it that nice little kind of like crisp. It kind of candies it a little bit because it gives that crisp edge. Yeah. Okay. So next one coming around.
You baked it in the oven.
Yes, I did. Yeah, they're roasted. Okay.
Yum.
Yeah. And my husband, if he was here, I would think, oh yes, please take some. You can pass those around after I walk away. Oops, sorry, I just flipped you back. Some food. Hey, watch out. Okay.
Hey, come on in. Take my cherry.
Chives in there.
There's chives coming if you guys would like any.
Oh, you know what this is?
I mean, you can kind of smell it, but. Is that good? You want more? Okay. One more?
Oh yeah.
Have you met me? Yeah. I know. I'm like, you should see me when I eat. My husband's like, where in the heck do you put all of that? I'm not going to tell you. No, unless you're allergic to anything.
I'm not allergic.
Then I'm not going to tell you.
Delicious.
Okay. Pile it in, girl. Okay. Okay. Anything? What do we think?
Mashed potato substitute.
Yes, mashed potato substitute. So these are called faux potatoes. A little bit of chives in them. So I do these. Use steam, saute, however you like your mash. I like to do. My husband didn't bring my. Nope, they're not in there. Okay, so they if you look in Walmart, sometimes Safeway has them. They are Ziploc steamer bags. These, I swear to God, saved my life. Saved so much time, steaming food, everything. You cut everything up, you pile it into the Ziploc steamer bag, you put it in the microwave for however long it tells you. It steams it to like perfect. It's not like mush, but it's not too crunchy. And then I take this, I put it in a food processor, blend the heck out of it with a whole bunch of, couple tablespoons of butter, and instead of sour cream, I used Greek yogurt and a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper. So you still have that kind of mashed potato flavor profile, but low calorie. And it doesn't have all the sour cream, all of the extras and stuff on it. Okay. So if anyone is allergic to nuts or anything, please let me know because you will not be getting it. Maybe a spoon, maybe grab a fork.
Oh my goodness. That's good. That looks amazing. I think
There we go. I'm really excited because we just found out, like, my dog.
There you go. Yeah.
So he's needing to change his diet.
Gotcha.
Literally changing his diet. Probably.
Good.
And yeah.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make
And Thanksgiving is also an opportunity to like look at all of this amazing food that can be healthy as opposed to just like day to day.
I don't know how to take
I'm
that.
excited to eat it.
Oh, he loves mashed potatoes.
That like totally replaces mashed potatoes.
Probably gonna try and grab my butter.
Whoops, sorry. And we'll clean this up before you guys do
Is
this.
that?
Or after you guys do. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
No, I'm actually.
Clean it up before pile.
Yeah.
We're not
Just give them
rolling-
something to like eat on, or like
vegetables.
rolling, eat something, have something to nibble on. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You could be working.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, good.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a certification.
Okay, guys. So thoughts on this one?
I taste balsamic magic.
It's actually not balsamic. So there is
That's what it tastes like.
organic olive oil. There is red wine vinegar. You have red onions, roasted walnuts, or not walnuts, almonds. A little bit of steamed green beans, grape tomatoes, feta cheese, and that's it.
Delicious.
So this is your healthy alternative to a green bean casserole. Green bean casserole has all that cream of mushroom, milk, cream, just all of the plumping calories that we don't need. So now I'm going to take the time and we're going to pass around all of these. You guys are welcome to take these. Please have a pen if you would like to write any notes in them. On the inside is this next thing on the inside cover, on this left inside cover is what I'd like you to pull out first. That's the first thing that we're going to go over. And then over here in this left hand or the right hand column are all of the recipes to everything that you just had. And then there is one on the very, very back that if you want to show up and just take over Thanksgiving and really, really just surprise whoever you're going for, there is a very, very healthy blueberry chia seed cashew cake that is phenomenal. So, of course, very healthy. So what I'd like you to do is take out that 10 tips to survive the holiday season. I'm sorry? I do have more, yes. Four, perfect, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go over just some tips to survive the holiday season. So if you wanna read along with me, if at any moment you need to stop me, ask me a question, please feel free. So since Thanksgiving is right around the corner, marking the beginning of a 5-week holiday celebration that often spells doom for your health and fitness plan. Along with those celebrations will come headlines and broadcast news stories highlighting the holiday weight gain that thousands of people experience every year. We have been one of them. We have done that. Ignore them. Don't think about weight gain this holiday season. Think about celebrating with friends and family while simultaneously enjoying the sensation of living in a body that's healthy. So here are some 10 tips and tricks. Try to say that 5 times fast. So our first one is it's not about the actual holiday. So what you do on Thanksgiving or Christmas isn't your major concern. It's all the other days in between that will determine your holidays are healthful. So you may encounter holiday treats at work or at home from a kind neighbor bringing you a home-baked gift. These situations are more frequent on a binge. They're more frequent than a holiday binge, right? So it's those days in between where we get caught up. Overeating on Thanksgiving isn't going to get you out of shape. It didn't take you one day to gain weight. It's not going to take you one day to lose weight. It's not going to take you one day to gain weight. So you don't need to worry about just that one day. Like I said, it's those days in between. Just like doing things right one day isn't going to get you in shape. It's all the little things on a daily basis that determine if you're moving towards fitness and away from it. So the next thing is list your two to three favorite treats during the holidays and commit to having those. So if you're like, for me, it's like I'm cheesecake, I'm pumpkin pie, and I'm this delicious, oh gosh, this super delicious green casserole thing that my mom makes that is just like pistachio and jello and whipped cream and, oh god, it's delicious. But those are my three things. Those are the only three things I allow myself to have. My grandma is always making apple pie, apple crisp, cinnamon rolls, all of these things. So if you just limit yourself to that one little plate, 2 to 3 little desserts, and then call it quits, you will be far more beneficial. So the other thing that I like to think of is that practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So let go of being perfect. There's no such thing. And you're going to fail. So, we don't expect these in all areas of our life to be perfect, so don't expect it in your fitness journey either. You're going to hit that ebb and flow just like everything else. The next one is forget your workout routine, just challenge yourself. So you may not have time for your full routine, so just don't do it. Exert yourself for 10 minutes if that's all you have. Your body responds to challenges of exercise, not the amount of time that you spend doing it. So if we turn it on over, number 5 says focus on what you can do, not what you can't. So everyone always says, I can't make this workout because I have a family over. I can't make this one because, family's in town, or I can't make it because I have to cook. I can't make it because I have to put out this. I can't do this. So instead, focus on what you can do. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna make all of this food for the middle of the day. I'm gonna set myself that 2 to 3 slot, and I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna go on a run. I'm gonna hit the gym real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and finish the rest of my stuff. Ask yourself, do I really have to blank? There's likely something that you tell yourself, I have to write holiday cards, or I have to do this. Take some of that out. Take some of the pressure off of yourself. You don't have to complete all of these things. Pick your top 5 favorite exercises. Write down your 5 favorite exercises. I'm sure squats will be on everyone's list this year. And when you need a blast of movement, do all of them for 30 seconds each. It will be easier if they are bodyweight exercise, but you can use anything as they are your favorites. One of my favorite things my mom loves, when I was growing up, my mom would tell me, Chalayne, if you don't have a gym, you can always grab things at home. So my mom used to make me do lunges with cans of chicken broth or whatever, and would just be like, go lunge all the way across the house. And I mean, it's like 2, 3 pounds, 5 pounds in each hand. It's still more than that. Or she would make me grab a log of wood and hold it in each hand, and then do squats here or whatever. Grab what you have, use what you have. Be creative. Make it a fun family game. That's the best part. It's like, hey, get off the couch. Let's do something fun. So explore your fun ways to get the family moving. Again, so family gatherings usually involve too much food, too much sitting around. So get everyone outside any way you can. Let's go for a walk. Let's go walk around the block one time, come back, or let's pause the TV and let's go for a jog. Whatever you have to do, inviting them to do something with you. Be creative. Next thing it says, keep sugar off of your vegetables. Okay? I used to hate sweet potatoes. A few years ago, I realized this was due to the large part that when I was growing up, they were always served with brown sugar and marshmallows. Absolutely hate candied yams. Won't do it. But now, sweet potatoes are my most favorite thing, and this is one of my most favorite dishes. Sugar has no place on vegetables. There will be enough sugar in your favorite dessert, so just skip it. We also need to be conscious of dressings. I have tons of sugar in them. Little sauces. The little things that you wouldn't think about have that extra sugar in it. And there are 1,000,001 different words for sugar. So be educated, seek things out, find that extra knowledge. And then remember that the holidays come at one time a year. Or at the same time every year. Your favorite holidays come at the same time every year. Those annual celebrations won't catch you by surprise, so there's no reason why you can't plan for them. So like I said, if you want to be that holiday guest that just knocks this Thanksgiving out of the park, hey, I'm going to show up and I'm going to make sure that I have something healthy to eat, do it. By all means, pack your favorite things. Take a little, this was easy enough for me. I made this in 2 hours. It's easy enough just to take it all with you, and you have a healthy option. Or if you're going to someone's house and you don't want to be rude by hey, I made all this extra stuff because I don't want to eat your food, you can always pack a Tupperware of your own food so that you have those healthier options. You know that your chicken or your turkey isn't going to be covered in gravy. You know that your mashed potatoes aren't going to be loaded with sour cream, butter, and then all the toppings. You know your green beans aren't going to have all this extra stuff in it. You know that your stuffing won't be, bread and super, super dense for calorie-wise. So just plan ahead. You know that it's coming, plan ahead, and then don't overindulge. Don't go back for that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th plate, take a nap, go back for another one. Space it out, but also remember, don't be too hard on yourself. It's one day. one day, just make sure you come in the next day, come work out. So now I want you to turn to the page that's behind it, and it's the Apple Cup Fitness Challenge. So, yes, so oftentimes at my family, if you're not going out to go watch the Apple Cup, if you're gonna like sit at home, or if you're like, man, I don't feel like watching the Apple Cup, I'm actually gonna watch a football game. My dad is always, the Cowboys are always on every Thanksgiving, and I absolutely hate it, so I go and find something else to do rather than sit there and watch this football game. So, you can make it interesting, and this doesn't have to be Apple Cup, it can be your football team, it can be your football game. So, we're just gonna go through it. Anytime you see a beer commercial, do a 1 minute plank, okay? You're on a plank, and challenge your family. It is a lot of planks. But it's not, you're in a commercial anyways. No one watches commercials. Most of the time during a commercial, you're going back for more food anyway. So let's balance it out. Get your family to do something a little bit more active and do a plank. And this is not one team specific. It is for both teams. So anytime that there's an extra point made, you have 20 body squats. You can still sit there in front of the TV and watch the football game, 20 body squats, okay? Anytime there's a field goal, you have 20 high knees, 20 per leg, so 40 total. Anytime there's a first down, you have 15 jackknives each leg, so 30 total. Anytime that there's a fumble, either side, you have 20 tricep dips. You're gonna be on the couch, you're gonna be on a chair anyway. Pop those feet out, let's do some tricep dips, yeah? Okay, at halftime, you've got 1 minute of donkey kicks. Hey, you can watch the football game and work on the tush at the same time too, it's fun. Interception, you got 25 jack squats. Anytime that there's a pass play over 20 yards, you have 10 Supermans. Personal foul, you have 10 lunges per leg. You might be doing a lot of lunges this Apple Cup. Quarterback sack, you got a 45-second a run play over 30 yards, you have a 30-second high kicks. Then there's a safety, 20 sit-ups, a timeout. Every timeout, you're gonna balance on one leg. Balance for the whole timeout. You're just standing there, one leg. What else you gotta do? You're on a timeout. You're just gonna watch them stand there anyway. Anytime there's a touchdown, every point that's scored, you have a push-up, and that's every single time. So if it's a long game, you may be doing 48 push-ups by the end of it. So here are your tips and tricks to survive the holidays. Get fit with your family. Knock Thanksgiving out of the park with a few recipes here. If you guys have any questions, I am happy to answer them. If you guys would like a few more nibbles, you are welcome to a couple more. Otherwise, I invite you to stay for after class, after we kind of clean up and take Elizabeth's bio class. Any questions, anything that I can answer? Does anybody struggle with something that maybe I didn't touch on? Oh, I know one. Here's one. This is my personal struggle. So I love champagne and I love wine. However, I know that I need to kind of like, hey, scale it back a little bit. So this Thanksgiving, I'm making a huge pitcher of flavored water that is like, tastes like a mojito, but it's water. So you put a bunch of mint in it, cucumber, lime, and kind of have this nice like mojito infused water that's equally delicious, very refreshing, and it also keeps me, and drink a lot of water. You'll fill up a lot faster and you won't really want that second or third plate. Okay? Any questions, comments, concerns?
Does anyone have any questions on what some of the exercises are? Maybe you haven't heard of it?
Just a jackknife.
So jackknife, you're coming here. So you'll come out here, hands come out wide, and you'll come up opposite arm, opposite leg. 15. Or you can switch it and do 1, 2, you can switch it. Yes?
What's a jack squat?
So just as it sounds, so you're gonna jack out, squat down, and back.
Like a jumping jack.
Yeah, jumping jack squat.
Anybody else?
Donkey kicks?
Donkey kicks. So you're gonna come down here, you're gonna eliminate the arch out of your back, this one comes up, and you just have those little pulses. Anybody else while I'm on the floor? I'm sorry? Superman, just like it sounds, but you're on the ground. So you're here, so come here, keep that head tucked here, and back down. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you didn't sign in, please sign in. You guys are free to go?
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.